Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I have for you a very cool invention that is coloured pressure plates. Now these have been made to behave similar to stone pressure plates, however they are made out of the carpet blocks which can be found in the latest snapshots of Minecraft. So there are 16 different colours of these, and for this demonstration I'm only using 3, but you can use it with all different 16 colours. So if I walk over this one on the side here, you'll see that the corresponding light on the wall will turn on. And we'll do the same thing with the red one, and it's just like a pressure plate. You get a redstone signal when you walk over them. So this was one of those ideas where it popped into my head, how can we turn carpets into pressure plates? And almost immediately the solution popped into my head, and that is to use redstone ore, because when we place this down and we walk over it, it updates and it provides light and a particle effect as well. Now we can actually turn this into a redstone signal using a block update detector. So I went into a test world, I placed one of these down and I put a carpet on top of it. You can see that has provided this update, and so when I walk on top of it now it doesn't change that state. However, when it's in this state here and we have one of the carpet blocks on top of it, which I can actually now show you because it's changed, you can see it still activates the redstone block. So there is a couple of problems with this that means it doesn't really act 100% like a pressure plate, which is that when it's powered we can't then activate it again, and it has a random cooldown time as well, and that can be anywhere between 0 and basically forever, because it relies on random block updates. However, the average time is around 50 seconds. You can see here it's being quite generous with us while we're recording. And so if we go up here, you can see this is the redstone that I came up with to turn this into a pressure plate, and this is our output here. You could put this torch anywhere where these blocks are with this redstone on top of it. So how does this work? Well, we have a block update detector here which was designed by Ling. So when we stand on top of that carpet block, this is going to emit light and particles, and it's going to set off our block update detector. Now it's going to activate twice, so we need it to work when we first stand on it, so that's going to turn on and emit light and particles, and we're not going to get a redstone signal the second time when it powers down, because that will also cause a block update. So what we have here is a T flip-flop. This item is going to move across when the block update happens into this hopper here, which is going to send a signal into this monostable circuit. So the first time when it's powered, it is going to give us an output on this torch here for a 1 tick. You could change that and make it to a 2 tick output. And then the second time the block update happens, this item is going to move back into the hopper on the other side. This is going to unpower, and when it unpowers you are not going to get an output on the torch here. So to summarise what the redstone does, when we get our first block update it will give us an output using this torch here, and when we get a second update it's not going to give us any output. So it works just like a pressure plate, except you have a cooldown time which is random in between. And so now I'm going to show you how to build this. So to build this you are going to need these resources. We have a sticky piston and a regular piston, then 10 building blocks which can be of any type that doesn't interfere with redstone. Then we have a redstone ore that can be obtained with silk touch. We have 3 torches, 2 repeaters, 5 redstone, a comparator, 2 hoppers, a block of redstone and a carpet. And so I'm going to assume you want to build this at ground level so that your pressure plate can be on top of these blocks that you see here. And so this thing is 4 blocks deep, however the top block will be the same as your floor, and the only block that will be different will be the redstone ore in this one over here. So you can see the design itself is 3 blocks tall with the redstone ore sitting on top of the block update detector. So the redstone ore is going to go there. This thing is 3 deep and 6 wide along this way. So we're going to start off by building the monostable circuit. So if we go down here and place 2 blocks like that, then 1 there with a redstone torch on the back of it, and then we'll place a block on top of that torch and to the side as well, going around like this, and then we'll put a redstone torch here. That's going to be our output, and then 3 pieces of redstone up top, a repeater which you're going to right click on twice like that, and then a comparator facing into this block here. So next we're going to build the block update detector and the compact T flip-flop, which is the hoppers there. And so to do this you need to place a hopper behind the comparator and then hold down shift and put another hopper onto that one. And so that is going to face into that one, but we need to remove it. Hold down shift and right click on that one so that they face into each other. And then behind this you need to place down 2 blocks like this, put 2 pieces of redstone on this side, and then a block on top of this hopper with a torch on the side of it, and then place down a repeater facing into that block and right click it once, and then over here you need to place a sticky piston facing that way, and then on the side of this torch you place a sticky piston that's going to extend outwards like that. And then all you need to do is put your block of redstone here, and now the block update detector has been set, so you'll see that every time I put a block here it's going to update. So the last thing to do here is place down the redstone ore on top of this sticky piston and then place the carpet on top of it. Now if you hold down shift when you place this, it doesn't make it emit light or particle effects, which is very strange. So let's do this when we're not holding shift. You can see it happens, and when we hold down shift it doesn't. And I'm sure that can be used for something interesting. But anyway, when it's like this and it is not emitting any light or particles, you can put any item into this item hopper here, and then this thing is ready to go. So that is the end of the tutorial, and because this thing relies on the redstone ore, it does mean that we have a cooldown timer on the pressure plate, which is something that we'd obviously not want to have. So if anyone else has any other ideas on how we can turn these into pressure plates, feel free to message me or send a video response. It will be interesting to see what the community can come up with. But if you want to download the map that you see right here, there's a link in the description box, along with some links to my other videos which you can see on the screen right here. So as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, because it helps support the channel. And thank you for watching. I will catch you next time.